welcome everyone to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a squad from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense will have the opening possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time.
Turning it on! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
North Texas in the hurry-up. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back looking for room. The ball is out behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
North Texas will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Handoff to the single running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Reed. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Hard running there. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? North Texas in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Tempo and overdrive. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
He's looking deep. Makes the catch at the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Nebraska was able to come away with the win as they had so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy.
Now on the option.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Gets the back moving. After the run, now to throw. The short hands, it's Reed. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. To the air, it's Coleman. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Give to the big fullback. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Michie Stadium.
The Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll run the screen. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. Got a little space. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. North Texas in the hurry up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They'll throw on third and short. They're setting up the screen. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw.
You know, it's a nice throw by the...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Nice move to keep running.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Hold and fire complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. No huddle offense to the line. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the option. Creates a little space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The big fullback's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Finds his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Just a crushing mistake on the penalty wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. North Texas to the line with a mile and a half to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's going to take off. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Got it back on second and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third and goal, where the strong come through. They'll try to pound their way in. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got room on the return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.